Hello, Comrade. Welcome back to the glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. Today's episode is all about this bad boy right here. The power station. And it's also about money. So power money, that's what we're gonna be all about in today's episode. Also, maybe trying to address some of the miscellaneous issues that we seem to be having here. Not quite sure how we managed to mess this up. This is a fairly important piece of rail infrastructure. I'd kind of be grateful if it didn't end up messing up like this. It's kind of a bit of a problem. I don't really understand how this happened. Yeah, not really super sure on this one, I'm afraid. You're trying to go to Industry Grad? I mean, go to Potato Grad for now. See if that fixes your problems. This really should not be happening like this. Still not entirely sure how it ended up happening. And let me be honest, trains, you've taken away from my fantastic, wonderful introduction. Right, delete that. Go there. You've taken away from my beautiful introduction. Because I was going to talk about how we're going to work towards building so much really important power infrastructure and money infrastructure and everything and all that. But now, no. Now I can't because these stupid trains have messed up. How can you mess up? Like, it was so simple. The whole system was so darn simple. Now you're lost. You don't know where to go. Don't go to Potato Grad train platform small and do nothing. Just forget that. Just don't do that, because otherwise, apparently that'll confuse you. You go to the steel mill. Let's get this sorted out. Turn around, go to the steel mill. Anyway, yes, power and money. All of that stuff is going to be done in today's episode. What I have done, in the meantime, between episodes, is I have started carving out a massive section of mountain. Don't even ask. It took me like 25 minutes in real time. I started carving out a massive mountain because what I would like to do is stick a power plant right here. Now, this power plant is not for providing the electricity needs of our ever-expanding city. This is going to be a power plant which can hopefully feed directly from the large aggregate storage right here. And this is going to be power that we are producing purely for export. Because I was having a little think. And we set this up. We set this power line up, episodes and episodes and episodes ago. But this power line goes all the way to the border and is already set to export. So all we really need to do is build up power infrastructure near the coal mine, and we're going to be completely sorted. The great thing about the power plant is that it only takes 20 people to actually run it. So it's a very, very small manpower investment to get it up and running. So you are going to do what you're supposed to do. You're going to come all the way up here. Beautiful. Okay, the trains should not get confused now. Am I correct? No train confusion? It's really annoying if we have any delays, by the way. It's really not very good. You're going to the Potato Grad train platform small. No. 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 How? Oh, okay, I thought we'd fix the transport network. It turns out that that was an abject lie, and we actually have done no such thing. In fact, we may even have made it worse. We literally might have made it worse. That's a strong yikes from me. I mean, the obvious way to fix this is to build a bypass, like round here. Too sharp a turn, crossing not allowed. I mean, if it was allowed, that would be super nice, because this is, I want to do power. I want to do power. I want to do power. Power today is all about money. Money and power. Both of those things in equal quantities. But we just can't unless we have a a train system that actually allows us to deliver workers to where they need to go. Gosh darn it. Okay, let's try this. Oh, let me cross here. Don't do this to me, video game. Just let me cross here. Okay, try deleting this path here. Right, will that work? Okay, I mean, that will work. Don't suppose you'll be able to connect up? Nope, didn't think so. I think, to be honest, the answer is not changing the path. The answer is changing the road. The road is actually not super essential at this moment in time. But what is essential is that we have a bypass. Okay. That's good. Run parallel for a little bit, and then connect up. Overlaps with existing construction. Overlaps with existing construction. I mean, yeah, it does. But also, I don't care. Right, delete that, delete that. We've demolished about half of the... I was away to say, half the power cables in the Western world. However, arguably, by our geographical location, are we really in the Western world? Technically, maybe. Okay, also, we can get rid of some more track. Okay, this track is no longer required. And neither is this track, to be honest. There's a train coming in there. Really? Okay. This is obviously going to only be one direction. Yeah, so let's fund all of that from rubles. Okay, great. It's a little bit annoying that my wonderful starting intro was somewhat disrupted by... Okay, there we go. Do that. Where are you going? You're supposed to be going to Industry Grad. I mean, you can go to Potato Grad for now. No. Oh no, does it connect up? Does that track connect up? I don't even know if that connects up. Hold on a minute. Let's do that. Right. Great. Right. There we go. Okay. I think we're fixing this. We're definitely fixing this. Okay, why do you not want to go? You want to go to the Potato Grad train station. Just go. You can easily get to the Potato Grad train station. Hey, you found your way. That's great. Okay, remove these signals right here. Because we're going to delete this bit of track in just a second anyway, so it doesn't actually matter. Alright, this has been a complete derailment. Haha, you get it? A complete derail of the start of the episode, but that's okay because it's only going to make us stronger and more prepared for future episodes. It's just a little bit annoying how I had a whole episode that was themed on fixing transport problems, and yet here we are, still fixing transport problems. Or I say still fixing them, still trying to fix them. Building is on fire. Please make sure that it's one of the buildings that is connected via road. Alright, that's one of the more irritating buildings to be going on fire, actually. That's quite a lot of money stored there in dumper trucks. I don't know if the dumper trucks are going to be deleted if the fire burns the building down, but hey-ho. Anyway, we now have a simple one-way system. Nothing that involves crossing over tracks or any of that nonsense. We literally just have trains come up this way, and they go back that way. I mean, to be honest, we're almost ready to dual this track, but that doesn't really need to be done at this moment in time. We're quite happy just to leave that. Okay, fine. We've got our train. The coal train. The coal train runs to the steel mill. That seems to work. That seems to work pretty darn smoothly. There's no workers here at the moment because none of the trains have been able to get through. But that's, you know, understandable given the circumstances. We'll forgive the trains for now. That's not a problem. We do need to connect this road up again. I say that. We don't really need to connect that road up again, but, you know, it's probably a polite thing to do. The other polite thing to do is reconnect all of the electricity wiring. All of the pylons that we disconnected in order to make this whole system work. Right there. And there. Great. Fund from rubles. And then that. Fund from rubles as well. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Finally, okay, now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're on track for success. Anyway, speaking of on track for success, there's no coal there. That's not exactly ideal. Whilst we're on the topic of coal, I know, being derailed. I've used that joke twice already. I probably shouldn't use it much more. The lifespan on any joke is very, very slim. Especially when it comes to me, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, the point is that between episodes, I've obviously created a massive hole in the mountain, which can be seen from apparently outer space, but that's okay. What I've also gone and done is I've had a little look at where coal veins are present. As I'm sure you're completely aware, it's an absolute pain to drag this thing over the entire map. So I thought, you know what, Potato, don't do it during an episode. Just do a little bit of homework and see if you can find any locations where coal is. So I found over here an area that I've named Future Comrade in anticipation for eventually building a coal mine over here and extracting coal and probably transporting it over to this area. Maybe via train station, maybe via something else. Doesn't particularly matter for all intents and purposes at this exact moment in time. All I'm saying is that I found some coal. I also found some coal over here. I think if memory serves me, this is a slightly larger vein. Yeah, this is a slightly larger coal vein over here. It's also slightly further away, I think. It's further out of the city boundaries. But in actuality, I don't think that that'll prove to be too much of a problem. The only thing that we really need to worry about now is making sure that we have enough workers to get to this coal plant. That building is without a power supply. That is because I had to move the wires around in order to make sure that this coal power plant would work. Anyway, how much does it cost for a coal power plant? In rubles, please. 320,000 rubles. Well, I've pre-prepped this area so that it will fit. 317,000 rubles. The problem that remains, is we need to make sure that we're going to have the ability to link this up with conveyor belt directly. Is that going to work? That is actually going to work. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're literally just going to do that. We don't really need to worry about the road. Do we actually need to worry about the road? I mean, we're not going to be getting anything delivered via truck. We just need to worry about the paths, right? Okay. Well, that is somewhat of a problem. How are they going to get there? How are the workers going to get into the power plant? And the power plant definitely has no worker path inputs. No, it's literally got a road. Okay, that's an angle that I didn't consider. I mean, we can definitely build a path here. Definitely build a road here, should I say. Okay, we'll build that there. And then we can build a path. Connect up here? Apparently not. Apparently that doesn't want to work. That's cool, I guess. If you want to do that, that's fine. Let's try and delete this. I'll demolish that substation. I'd already moved that substation. It used to be up here. It's the substation that powers this area, so it is actually a reasonably important substation. But fear not. What the heck is this? Why does it say there's a road connection there? There's definitely not a road connection there. That is a conveyor belt connection right there, buddy. Not entirely sure why it thinks that I can do that, but hey-ho. Too much descent. There is lots of descent in any Soviet Republic. But in all seriousness, that's actually fairly okay for us. That's too much ascent. However, is it enough for a footpath? It actually would be fine. However, this bus station over here, I don't think it would quite reach this area. We might need to try and address that maybe with another footpath over here. Some other infrastructure is in the way. Yeah, there is a very important conveyor belt in the way there. You know what? Okay, let's try giving this a shot. We'll try building it for now. We'll see if it actually works out. But the most important thing is that we get that built. Yeah, get that built. That will be built. That's perfect. We do actually legitimately need to make sure that this area has power, because at the moment it doesn't have power. It's pretty important that this area remains powered up, fired up, so to speak, to use coal-term jargon. Coal-term jargon? That doesn't even make sense. Coal-fired power plant jargon. Alright, put a substation in there, and then let's route the power cabling around here. Angle of connection too sharp. Why? Right, this is going to be a very, very expensive line to nowhere. But it is kind of necessary, given the sheer size of the power plant. Alright. Okay, so we're going to be losing a heck of a lot of money, but it's not a problem. The fire's been extinguished. Great, I'd honestly forgotten all about it. But hey-ho. Have we got workers? We've still got workers in there. That's cool. They're now producing... we're now producing power over here, which is great. I did say that I wanted to connect this road back up. Do I really care about this road, to be honest, though? No, you know what? No, I don't. What I do care about is the footpath. And I think that should be fine. Yeah, that footpath is not going to be a problem whatsoever. There we go. And I'll connect that up there. Great. Because, of course, we've got some people going to the... Yeah, we've got some people going to the prefab panel factory, etc. So we still need a walking connection over there. But a walking connection only. We don't need any bus transport in there. And it looks like to me anyway. It looks like to me. It looks like all of our transport issues are behind us, which is wonderful. We're fine for money. We're slowly but surely chunking through our supply of cash, but that's okay. How far will these people walk? I don't think that they're going to walk. That's 202 meters. I don't think that they really want to walk any further, but I suppose we'll only be able to see in a second. Now, is there any chance that I could maybe make a direct path under this conveyor belt here? That might not be a possibility at the moment. Oh my goodness, I actually can. I think that straight up just solves all of our problems, right? Yeah, that actually straight up solves all of our problems. Yep, entirely. Okay, I don't even need to worry about that anymore. What I probably do want to do, though, is upgrade the amount of buses that I have transporting people up here, because we need to make sure that we have... I can't do that. But I will. We need to make sure that we prioritize people to the coal power plant, because it's going to be a money source. A really big money source. A really important money source. Also, something else that I really didn't consider, but should have considered. In fact, no, I don't even need to consider that, because I was away to say, we might not have the capability to put some medium power poles over here. The hill might be too steep. Turns out that's nothing to worry about. But also, we don't need to do that. We just need to get high voltage wires to come out the side, which is the important thing. And the high voltage wires just need to link up over there. So that actually is not a super long journey. No workers, but we've got coal. That's great. Lots and lots of coal, as it turns out. We do have rather a large number of buildings and whatnot demanding our coal, which does make me a little bit concerned for the future, but that's fine. I'm also slightly concerned by the fact that we just don't have anywhere... We just don't have enough workers getting through here, and I think part of the problem is that this track is not dualed. I mean, I know I said I didn't want to deal with railways. I don't want to deal with railways. I really don't. But I do want to deal with railways, because the real reason that you deal with railways... Railways are a means to an end, right? If you deal with railways now, you don't have to deal with railways in the future. Which, let's be real, is perhaps the biggest blessing ever. Okay, so that can go there. That can cross over there like so. And then you can also come around this way and connect up there. You know what? Just with this little bit of track, I straight up think that we might fix a couple of our problems. Yeah, maybe now is not a great time to place more track, given that we don't really have the money to do this. Also, this looks absolutely abysmally shocking. And that's also track to the wrong location, which I definitely didn't notice. Right, delete that bit of track. And that somehow confused you. How has that confused you? I meant to put track up to here. Right, what I'm basically thinking is that we have this bit of track, which is down this way. Yeah, I mean, what's the direction of the track over here? Yeah, so track on the right-hand side, as I see it, is going to be going in this direction. Yep, going to be going in this direction. And to be honest, we should probably switch this, these bits of track over. So swap that, swap that, swap that, swap that, swap that, swap that, swap that. Hold on, and that needs to be a chain signal. That needs to be an out regular signal, and that can remain the same. Perfect. We no longer need to have track joining up like so. Take it back a little bit. Oh my goodness, it works perfectly. I mean, it doesn't work completely perfectly. It is fine though. It is massively fine. Okay, I need you to go to industry grad train station just to make sure that everything gets worked out there. All right, let's see if this harebrained scheme actually ends up working. We need to make sure that also we connect a. This is just a nightmare. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Yeah, that goes there like that. Oh goodness gracious me. Not quite sure what's happening here, but in true orbital potato style, if it's not broken yet, do I really need to worry about it? How are you getting stopped there? I don't even understand. Well, that's changed something. That's changed something. That's good. All right. Look, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Oh, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? This is going to be a heck of a problem. And also you're lost now because you can't connect up back to this way. I do like how many incredible bits of train incredible bits of track are actually allowed. Like it's absolutely shocking, to be honest. Okay. That's like that. That's like that. And that's like that, right? I think that should fix everything. And then that needs to be one way. You are, for some reason, not working. There we go. Okay, so I might have ended up causing myself yet an even bigger headache. However, oh, yep, headaches inbound, that's for sure. It looks better though. It does actually look better. And you know what? When all of the trains are stuck around here, it does actually really shows the sheer number of trains that we have over here. Something that I should point out, I did actually build a second sort of bypass around here. It was just getting a little bit ridiculous. Wait, did I do that in this episode? I'm losing my marbles. Whatever the case, bypass is now built, which is which is fine. Everything is sort of slowly crumbling around me, my mental capacity included. But why don't we? Why don't we do something that's actually in the title of the episode? And let's build something. Missing resources coal. I mean, that's not so good. We need more coal. And at the moment we ain't got enough coal. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna raise some cash. I'm gonna sell some dumper trucks. Let's sell... Can I not sell this one? Yeah, sell that one. Yep. Yep. Alright, I'm going to keep a couple of dumper trucks. They will inevitably come in handy. I bought some more excavators as well because it was taking me far too long to level that ground for the big old, whatever you call it, the big crazy power plant that we just built. Anyway, let me buy some brand new buses. I want to buy the buses that are the best buses in the world. The big old ones. Yeah, the 82 people one. I'll buy 3 buses, and they're all going to drive the exact same route. And that route is... bus station. That station. Yeah. Copy. Paste and paste. And paste there, paste there. Paste there. Alright, let's do that. It's going to take a little while for those buses to roll out, but it's pretty important, really, that we get that done. I'm going to increase the amount of people that we've got going to the bus platform up there. 76% of people. Yes, please. That's fine with me. Why is this taking such a long time? What's going on here? How is there yet another problem? Can I put a signal in a train station? That seems very optimistic. Where are you going? Is there a chain signal here? There is a chain signal here. Why is that? Alright. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Do we have any... You're going to Potatograd train platform 2. Potatograd... Do we have any trains over here that are picking up from Potatograd train platform? Yeah, maybe we should create a bypass around here. That seems like a good idea. We've got a lot of trains waiting. You need to go to Potatograd train station, platform small. Yeah, this is a very, very congested train station. That's what I'm realizing. Very congested, very high in demand, actually. Lots and lots of workers. You know, but it seems to be working. It seems to be working, and I don't really want to touch it that anymore. We've dealt with transport enough recently, and to be honest, I'm just fed up with it. Oh, something else. On the note of transport, I know I didn't connect up the Meatgrad cargo station. Although, oh, actually, we've produced our first meat. I didn't even notice. That's how swiftly it happened. So what I think we were waiting on the fields to grow and then be harvested and then transferred into the grain storage, and then turned into livestock, and then the livestock was waiting to be slaughtered, and then it was waiting to be stored. But now we're up to 28% capacity, so we actually need to probably build a road network to connect the livestock to the city, unless we want to do it via train, because we've already got a train network nearby. Although I'm not entirely certain that we want to do it via train. We built a road cargo station, we might as well use it, right? Also, oil. How are we doing for oil? Fine for oil, apparently. Little bit too much backlogged up, actually, if I'm completely honest. Yeah, we probably need to try and get some more workers out there to process oil. But that's not really a priority for now. It's a priority for later, because the priority for now is to fix what seems to be our coal problem. We're just not getting enough coal whatsoever. Yeah, this is a real issue. A little bit of a backlog over here. And we're just not getting as many workers as we need. Yeah, we need more workers. We need more workers, and we need them all to come to the Petrograd train platform small. Yeah, that is actually essential. If we don't have them coming to the Petrograd train platform small, then we're gonna have issues. Yeah. Okay, well at least we're getting people through to the power plant. That's kind of important. It does say that resources are missing. Coal resources are missing. However, we should be getting the occasional bit of coal, surely, right? To be honest, we just need more coal to be imported, and one of the ways to do that is either via increasing production over here or shipping coal in. I mean, we could always buy coal, but I'm loath to do that because that's just daft. What we can do, however, right now, energy related, nope, infrastructure, yep. Let's get some high voltage wires. Turns out we can cross wires relatively easily. It's literally gonna just work like that. Alright, let's just do it, just like that. And let's see if we instantly start making money. Alright, no instant money, but that is presumably because we just do not have any coal. The coal is being moved all the way across the map to the steel mill. Understandable, because the steel mill is a fairly important consumer of coal. However, I'm now beginning to think we are just not anywhere getting anywhere near enough coal. Where's our money? Our money is starting to actually tick up. Oh my goodness, that is a shock to me. That is a genuine shock to me. And it looks like we're going to be producing, I mean, 100% of this power is going to be turned into profit. Where's the... Ah, we sell over here, yeah. 100%. I knew building this power cable over here would actually make sense. The selling price per 1 megawatt hour is 1.76. I mean, is that a different price elsewhere along the line? Over here, purchase price is 1.76. Okay, so that makes me maybe think that... Yeah, okay, the selling price is basically consistent the whole way along. Okay, now we're starting to lose money, presumably because we've stopped producing coal. That's understandable. Fine. What about on the NATO border, or the, you know, the western border? What's the selling price for power over here? Can we even sell power over here? We can indeed. $2.33. I mean, that sounds like a better deal, to be honest. I suspect that what we'll probably try and do is maybe even down the line create yet another power station purely for the use of selling power to the Americans. That seems like a fairly good plan to me. Alright, we're operating without issues, and when we're operating without issues, we're actually making money. Boy, oh boy, that's fantastic. I think that this truck aggregate storage, I think the days are numbered of this thing. I don't think that this is entirely necessary anymore, to be honest. I'm going to send you back to the depot. Goodness gracious me, look at that. Right. You go back to the depot as well. Great. Alright, this is... I mean, it doesn't look like much money at the moment, because it's not really much money at the moment. But it is money. And money is money is money is money is money. That means it can turn into big money. We are very, very close to turning it into big money. What I need to do is set... Right. 3 buildings. Yep. Let's set... To be honest, set it at 33% each, because that means that this building will fill out very, very fast. And when it does, that's going to be perfect. You know what? This whole situation is completely fine with me. Part of the problem is that we're just not getting enough buses full of people. We're just not getting enough people transported up here. which is a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. 52 workers, you're going to move out as well. Turns out adding extra buses to the queue isn't actually going to make that much of a difference at all. Right. I'm thinking maybe we can set up a brand new train line. He says, hopefully. What I'm thinking, maybe what we do, you're going to industry grad. What I think we want to do, let's just overhaul this. Let's overhaul this train entirely, actually. Can I get you to go to the depot? Are you even going to find your way to the depot? You're going to get confused. Of course you're going to get confused. Okay, go to... Oh no. Don't get confused. Go to industry grad platform. Cancel, go to the depot. Turn around. Right. Get unconfused, please. What I was thinking, maybe we could repurpose a 2-carriage train. Instead of going industry grad to potato grad train platform, because I think honestly we're drawing too many there's too many trains that are drawing from a very small pool of workers. I say it's a small pool. It's a large pool of workers, but we're just drawing from it constantly, so it's constantly being emptied. Way more workers over here, and we need to take advantage of that fact. So where's this train? This train is over here. It's gonna go to industry grad. What I think I might do is I might set it next time to go to potato grad train platform 2. And then load up only with workers. Delete that. Yep, and then I would like you to go to this platform, please. Potato grad train platform small. Perfect. There we go. And that should fix our problem in a way that is fine. Yeah, so we're missing coal, and missing coal is a real problem. We really need to not be missing coal whenever possible. Because it's just not great. This bad boy can go back to the depot. Want as many trucks going back to the depot as possible. We don't really need to deal with any... We don't need any trucks really anymore, since we've got a whole bunch of... we've got a train. We've literally got a train, which is going to do the job of, like, hundreds of trucks. So, yeah. Don't go to the... Don't go... You're heading to the depot. Fine. Okay, this is good. This is good. And we are producing... We are producing power. We're not producing much power. Why is that? Is it because... Is everyone's education level too low? Is that what the problem is? I mean, whatever the case, it doesn't actually matter. I was away to say, oh, look at how much money we're making, but I'm presuming that an oil train has just arrived. I've got to imagine that that's the case. Alright, things are good. Things are actually looking good. How's our meat storage looking? It's looking pretty darn full, to be honest. That's real good. It's real good. Oh, actually, hold up. Just realized. A little bit of an oversight there. Should have had a signal or two on this back leg of track, so that we can have more than one train occupying it at once. There we go. Alright, okay. Now let's get down to business. Let's move our meat via road. Ideally, what we want to do is we want to build an asphalt road, because, I mean, it's going to become more and more essential as we go forward. But basically, what we're going to want to do is truck around our whole bunch of goods, and we want to make sure that we've got, we're future-proofing our goods, so to speak. Or future-proofing our road, should I say. So that we have... Can I fit under there? No. We're future-proofing our roads so that we've got the ability to use faster vehicles in the future. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take advantage of the fact we've got a little bit of a gap under here. Okay, good. Can we cross that thing there? Perfect. To be honest, connecting Universigrad by road might also not be a terrible idea. However, that's not the objective for now. The objective for now is literally just to connect Meatgrad up. Okay. And for once, I don't think that we're going to need to change an ounce of other infrastructure. That connects up. That connects up. And just in case there are any connection issues from there, we'll connect that up as well. Okay, perfect. So that's already half, I mean, the most difficult bit done anyway. Can I do that? Oh, this is just coming together fantastically. Alright, we're going to need to get a bridge over here. It's going to need to be a super fast bridge. Steel/brick bridge. Concrete bridge. We'll do a concrete bridge. Why not? And then ideally we want to connect the road network. We want to connect the road network over here. So we'll try and do a bridge to that effect. 37 or 35,000 bucks. That's not too bad, to be honest. Do that. And what do you know? It works. It works, it works, it works. Right. I do actually want to make sure that this is fully upgraded so that we can transport at maximum speed. Obviously, it didn't really need to be upgraded before because it was just farm trucks and whatnot driving along it. But now it does actually need to be upgraded so that the driving speed can be increased further. Okay, beautiful. As I say, this is all about money. We're absolutely money conscious this whole time. This whole episode has been about money. I mean, I know it doesn't actually look like it because we've made not very much money this episode. However, it's all something. It's all going towards making more money in the future. Okay, good. So that's all paved up. That's perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to make sure that we have some trucks ready to transport some meat. How exciting is that? Okay, we've got one depot. To be honest, having one depot at this stage in the game, probably not a great idea. We should probably try to get a few more depots. Sell off these vehicles. We don't actually need them. We've got way too many dumper trucks. Right, good. And then let's get, I don't think we need that many trucks, to be honest. Is it a closed hull? Whatever, where is it? Open, not an open hull. It'll be a closed hull, won't it? Covered hull, that's the one. Meat. Livestock, I can transport livestock. How do I transport meat? Huh. Not harvesting. Refrigeration? There we go. 6.5 tons of meat. It's quite an expensive truck, but whatever. I'll buy 5 of them for good measure. And what we want to do is... This is actually going to be the truck that's going to deliver directly to stores, I think. You, full load of anything. Yep, it's literally just meat that you can carry anyway. And then we want you to go to all of the food places, to be honest. So, let's think about this. We've got Potatograd small store. No, it's the grocery store. The grocery stores that we deliver to. So that's great. Now we know. Okay, deliver to that grocery store. Deliver to the shopping superstore, supermarket thing. Is that it? 3 grocery stores? I think that actually is it. I mean, we do need to get another grocery store over near Universigrad. But that's kind of by the by. Yep. It was the pubs that we had more of. Okay, so that's unload. Cool. Unload 30%. Well, actually, yeah. Probably less than that. Maybe like 20%. And then 20% over here as well. And then 80%. Yeah, I think that's probably a fairly good split. And let's go and copy this schedule onto all of our other trucks. And then let's start. There we go. What do you know? We're going to be transporting meat in absolutely no time whatsoever. And we're going to disable meat buying at every place that is currently buying meat. New vehicle available. Yep, that's great. Happy days. Okay. All right. I feel that we have really improved things. Okay, this can be amended tremendously. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it really shouldn't be like that, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, it's just when the track crosses over, it kind of deals with itself in a very funny way, but that is what it is. Okay. All right, this is looking good. This whole system is looking good. And you know what? I'm actually super unbelievably happy how instead of ticking down, our money is actually ticking up now. And it will in fact change. It'll in fact increase at an even more rapid rate as soon as we turn off meat buying. Right, let's have a look. Purchase resources for rubles. Meat. Turn off meat. It's pretty expensive. Meat is going to continue to go down, but that's fine. Not worried about that. Turn off meat. Approve and start purchase. So everyone might starve in the next wee while. That's fine. I'm not that bothered. That happens. That happens. Whatever. Okay. There's going to be no meat on the shelves very shortly. I'm acutely aware of this fact. Right, how on earth are we still waiting over here? Yeah, let's get a move on, please. Crop transport, we seemingly are doing fine for. Things are looking good. Hold up. You've got loads of crops to export. We're missing crops. Are we making too much alcohol? Not really. You're transporting a bunch of alcohol. Okay, we got a lot of alcohol here. We kind of need to maybe look at improving what we do with our crops. We are making a little bit of food, I think. Look at the speed at which that money is increasing now, by the way. That's pretty impressive. Is there a truck in waiting? Is that a food truck? It's a food truck. Okay, that's actually totally fine. Alright, so we are slowly but surely making food, and that's important. That's very important. That's very important. It's all important. We're transporting our resources fairly quickly. It takes time to grow them, obviously. We could probably even do with assigning yet more fields, but I don't really want to do that because that's going to be a little bit of a faff and not something that is super fun to watch, I guess. What I am interested to see is my power station. Power money. Big power money. Lots of big power money. To be honest, I am actually shocked that it worked as intended. I think that we do need to start creating future Comrade, though. I mean, even with the amount of coal that we're making at the moment, and we're actually, you know, we're getting through a fair amount of coal. We're producing a fair amount of coal at the moment. It doesn't feel like it's necessarily enough. Where are you supposed to be going? Oh, you need to not go to there. I forgot to delete that from your menu. Sorry, that's honestly on me. Also, is that a... Why were you not able to get through here earlier? Right. Hold up a second. Pause. Need to redo this. There we go. Try that now. Okay. 2 people lost. Look at that. That's 19. That's a 3-passenger wagon carrying 19 people. Does not seem like a good thing to do. Right, come on. Find yourself. Or as Eminem would say, lose yourself. I really try with the pop culture references. I really try. Yeah, no coal. We're just not getting enough coal. It's a real bummer, to be honest. Oh, well, the system seems to be working. Albeit somewhat slowly. And you know what? Even if it does work slowly, it's not actually a problem. Because it just means that... Oh, lovely. New vehicles available. It just means that we've got more people waiting at the station when the trains come around. Yeah, it's not a problem at all. It's not a problem at all. This is actually working. Okay. It's actually working. I mean, for the most part, we're still sort of ticking down. And I'm presuming that all of that tick down is due to the fact that we auto-purchase clothes. That's probably something that we're going to want to fix fairly shortly. Load 100% of anything. On this station, wait until, like, 20% loaded. Yeah. Right. Alright. If we do that, then that should mean that we'll begin to backlog a little bit of coal, and that's kind of what we want to do. Also, any more dumpers that need to get we need to be getting rid of. This is a dumper that we need to be getting rid of. Lots of dumpers that I still need to get rid of because they're stopping me from making money. Well, not stopping me, but they're just sort of delaying the money-making process. And I feel that, honestly, I feel that we haven't done a fantastic job of actually making money in this episode. We've done a very, very good job of setting a system up which will allow money to be made very, very easily. I think that that's a fair comment to make. But apart from that, we've not done a fantastic job of making money. Yeah. Also, I see an opportunity to place another signal. There we go. If we do that, that'll make a difference. That'll allow this train to get through. What do you know? What do you know? Still have a lot of workers waiting over here. Still need to capitalize on the fact that we got a lot of workers over there. Alright, well, you know what? I don't think that our money is going to shoot up at any specific point in the near future, unfortunately. I mean, we are doing well for money. We're doing well. Look at that. It's climbing rather than falling, which is in itself a massive achievement. And it means that over time, if we just leave it and we stick it in 2 times speed, our money is going to slowly but surely increase fairly consistently. As long as we can manage to increase our coal production. Which is why I think it's so important that we fix up a second area where we can get coal. It's going to be a real pain to do because we're going to need to transport a whole bunch of people out to future Comrade if we want to produce more coal. But I think that that is sort of an inevitability, really. It's either future Comrade 1 or future Comrade 2. One of them needs to happen. Maybe even both need to happen, to be honest. But coal is now a pretty integral part of our good old Soviet Republic. So I think we're going to need to try a little bit harder to make sure that we have a little bit more of it in the future. Obviously, we're still, you know, we're still fine. We're still fine. We've still got money coming in through the sale of oil. Hold up. Why are we without power? We're without power because this power plant doesn't have any coal now. That is a real problem. Is it because I took all of the dumpers off? Aggregate unloading 2. Industry grad aggregate unloading. Yeah, maybe because I took all of the dumpers off. To be honest, not a very smart move. Not a very smart move whatsoever. But one that we're going to have to rectify in the next episode, because I feel like I've done enough damage this episode. But at least you can sort of see where my heart lies in power and power production. And that's how we are eventually going to make money. We just need loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of coal to make that happen. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. I'll see you next time. Bye.